Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Wizard101 video. Today, I'm giving a warning to my EU viewers. My European viewers, be prepared. This is Doomsday, Armageddon, it's coming, alright? And now's your chance to be prepared. Now, what do I mean by this? What's happening? I got a comment a day ago. Can you make a video about EU account transfer to US, like the benefits of it, if they would allow it? I'm really interested in it. Cheers. And I'm gonna go over that, what my opinion is on that, what's going to happen, and what you should do about it. So let's get into it. Now, there's two important pieces of information to contextualize this video. Two things that are vital to know. One, back in earlier this year, I believe, Gamigo, a gaming conglomerate that owns multiple MMOs, notorious for being kind of a bad company, generally has pretty shitty payment policies, all that kind of stuff. They acquired Wizard101 US version. So that's first thing. Second, Gameforge, the company that runs the EU Wizard101, has slowly been kind of going downhill. At this point, they are about 2-3 updates behind, and they haven't even released Caramel yet, which was released about a full year ago in the US version. So those are the two most important things to note here. Now, let's go over the first thing, why this matters. Well, Gamigo is looking to increase profits on Wizard101 the most that they possibly can. And you know what the best way to do that is? Is to internationalize. Is to make it so that everyone, not just the US people, can buy Wizard101, pay for it, and play the game. Now, obviously, you can still sign up for the US version in Europe, download it, play it, whatever. That's still possible. But they're looking to make it not only more accessible, so that when you're in Europe, you can look it up and play it and that be the version you download, but they want it to be the only version. This is, I mean, it's as simple as that. When you're in a competitive market and you want competition, you want to be the one that people buy. You want to be the one people choose. Gamigo obviously knows this. You'd have to be brain dead to not know that about marketing. What does this mean? Well, you combine them wanting to internationalize with Gameforge being decently behind, and generally, I don't think being the most successful company. I mean, I could be wrong, but from what I've seen, they only really have 300 employees. They don't seem really big, and they've been running for like 20 years at this point. Let's be honest, and this is something that you should definitely know, is any amount of money can change someone's opinion on something. And Gamigo has money right now. They're making money off of Wizard101, and they will continue making money off of Wizard101. What this means is, in my opinion, is that Gamigo is going to try to go after European Wizard101. They're going to try to go after the Gameforge version and probably try to buy it. What this means for the future, there's a few implications by this. So let's get into that and the original topic of this video. Will you be able to transfer characters, all that? Because I do think that very soon Gamigo is going to go after that European Wiz. So let's see what's going to happen with that. So ultimately, I think something you should be wary of is that likely you are not going to be able to transfer your character. This is, I just need to rip the band-aid off. Likely, any characters you have on the EU version, you will not be able to transfer over to the US version. And the reason for this is, in Gamigo's mind, if they don't let you transfer and they let you just go into it, that means you're probably going to buy a membership for a longer amount of time and create a new character. Certainly, some fans will abandon the game, but to Gamigo and most companies, that's probably not enough. They probably would go, yeah, but the payoff of the people who will start buying membership and buy it for a longer time, now that they have to make a new character, is worth it. So, there is that. That is one likely thing. Two, I just don't think that they would implement the feature, and I think that they would be hard-pressed to implement the feature, because they would have to link the servers, they would have to get everything set up so that the code works. It would definitely be difficult. It's possible but it's difficult. And I don't know if they would put the time and effort into doing something that is difficult like that for something that they wouldn't even view as the most valuable thing. So ultimately, I would say that is one reason. Now, I would say there is a one potential scenario I see that this happening, and that's if Gamigo manages to completely buy out Gameforge and not just buy the Wizard101 title off of them. Now, I personally don't think they'll do this, but if they do this and they want to start expanding an EU empire, a EU conglomerate empire, what they'll do is they'll buy up Gameforge completely, and then they'll put the game under the management of that, and Gameforge will be the EU branch of the team. What they'll likely try to do from that is take the EU version and combine it with the US version, so it's under one title, Wizard101, with different branches running the servers of each one, and the different servers existing in that case. I think that is the one case I could see a character transfer and a character transfer to different servers. Is this likely? I would say no. So, what should you do now that I've gone over this? Personally, if I was living in Europe right now, I would be preparing for the worst. What I mean is either either requesting a refund on my account, and if Gameforge works like KingsIsle does, that will immediately get your account banned, which sucks, but at least you'll get your money back with a thing that's likely going to shut down. So there is that. 2, I would create an account on the US account and start leveling up a wizard right now. Just go for it, alright? So then at least when it finally dies, you're not just instantly starting out at step 1. I would definitely recommend that so you can progressively get a wizard up, and definitely by the time that EU inevitably shuts down at some point, you will have a wizard at 140 at max level, ready to be there when your original wizard inevitably is snapped out of existence. Thanos snapped out of existence. So that's my opinion on it. Now, I would like to say I could be wrong. All right. If you think I'm wrong, that's fine. Feel free to correct me. I think that's incredibly fair. I am not the end-all be-all. This is just a random 19-year-old's opinions and views on what conglomerates do, what I think Gamigo will do, and what I know based on the past. So, that's really it for today. Thank you all for watching. I'm sorry, EU players, but this is really as blatant and as close to the truth as I feel like I can be. So, see you next video. Have a fantastic day. Thank you all for watching.